Morning. Well, today I'm going to decorate my Christmas tree. I've got my coffee ready because it's going to take a while. So yeah, I'm just going to show you how I decorate my Christmas tree and all the bits and pieces I put on it. So obviously I've started off by making the area suitable for it. So I've actually hoovered and dusted the skirting boards, which clearly I haven't done in a very long time, but anyway, so they're nice and sparkly. I put a little table there to put the stand on because this is quite a big room, and when I did it last year and didn't put the table on it to start off with, it disappeared into the room, you couldn't really see it. So I've got a little table just to lift it up higher, so it's more imposing in the room. So yeah, this time I've put the table on first because it was a bit heavy to lift up and put it on the table after I decorated it. So needed a JCB, the amount of baubles I got on it. But so yeah, I'm starting off right this time. So yeah, so I've put it the base bit on the stand, and then I'm going to add all the branches, which I will show you when I finished because it takes a long time and you don't want to hear me cursing about it because it takes forever, because it's you have to put all the branches on one at a time. So and then as I put them on, luckily they're colour coordinated, so at least I know which colour goes on the bottom, and so that's not quite as complicated as it could be. So so yeah, so and as I put them on, I fluff all the branches out to make it look all, you know, as big as possible. So and at the back, obviously I can't put them out too much, but it doesn't really matter because no one's going to see around the back. But yeah, so I'm going to do that, and then I will come back to you when the tree is all up and hopefully looking gorgeous and ready to decorate. Okay then, so I will see you in a bit. Right, so now I've finally got the Christmas tree up, which does take forever, but it is worth it once it is all up. So yeah, so now I've sort of got up, I can stand back, have a look, see if there's any holes. And as I was putting the individual branches on, I sort of fluffed them up a bit, so not just spraying them out sort of up and down, so to try and make it look, the tree look as full as possible. So so now I've done that, and which, like I said, took forever, but it is worth it. But yeah, so it's just yeah, just filling a few gaps. If you see a hole, just pulling the bits around, so make it look nice and lush. So just sort of titivate it. You don't have to worry about the back because nobody can see it unless you've got it all the way around. It's the ideal bit. About an artificial tree, you can move the branches to where you want them. The other tree I do is a real one, so that's what's a bit more difficult. So it takes me ages to actually buy it because I have to make sure I've got the right one before I get it home. Otherwise my husband wouldn't be too chuffed if I had to make him buy another one because I didn't like it when we got it back. I wouldn't mind, but he wouldn't be happy. So yeah, so now I've done that. So the next thing I'm going to do is put the Christmas tree lights on. And this year actually I bought a timer because the socket for this tree is underneath. I have to get underneath the table and get underneath it and switch it on and off every night, and it's a right pain in the backside. So I thought I'd try one of these. I bought quite a few for all my Christmas trees, so it means also when, you know, I don't have to keep going around all the trees, because I have got about 3 trees in different sizes. And I've also got battery ones as well, which is an automatic timer. So there's one that's outside in the porch, so that's just a battery one, so it comes on and off when I've put the timer on. So yeah, so I'm going to use this with it. So I'm going to put the lights on. I tend to sort of go round like that because obviously I'm going to go right round the tree. I'm only just decorating the bits that you can see. So I'm going to do that now, and again I shall do it and then show you what it looks like when I've finished, because it'll take a while, and putting the tree up and then it fell on top of me as it was. So that might be good video footage, but not the language that came with it. So yeah, so I'll do that and I'll come back to you again in a minute. Okay, see you in a bit. Right, hi, as you can see, I've got my Christmas tree lights up. I'm really pleased with that. One tip is actually to switch the lights on before you put them on the tree to make sure they work, because that took me ages to put all those on, because I've sort of gone round and round, but I've gone in deep into the tree and also, you know, out and underneath as well. So they're just everywhere. So you don't want to be doing all that and then find out that they don't work. And actually, because that's about an 8-foot tree, and I've used these, which is I think 600 bulbs on there. So there's plenty to go at. So yeah, so the next thing I'm going to do, I normally do tinsel, but this year I'm going to change it up, I think, and try. I've got some ribbon, tartan ribbon, so I'm going to have a go at putting that on. Never done that before, so this will be an experience, but I thought I'd try it rather than tinsel for a change, and then I'll be putting all my baubles on. So I'll put the ribbon on first, and then I will get back so you can have a look and see what that looks like. But don't be surprised if I come back on next and it's tinsel on the tree instead of the ribbon, because it might not work. But anyway, I'm going to give it a go. So okay, see you in a minute. Oh, well, that was actually a little bit better than I thought it was going to be, actually. So yeah, I put the ribbon on. So yeah, that looks really nice. So I think it was about 10 metres of ribbon that I've used. And basically I've just poked it in right in deep at the top, and then looped it over, poked it in again, and then looped it again, and sort of just moved it around and sort of gone as far as I could, and then sort of cut it, pushed it in, and then moved it, you know, started somewhere else. So yeah, that's I'm very pleased with that, actually, because it's the first time I've ever done it. So, and as I've sort of pushed it in also, so I can put a bit of a loop, pushed it right down in deep, I've twisted it and then brought it back out again. So that's that bit. So I'm definitely not going to use my tinsel. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I'm sure I'll find something else. So so that's it. So the next thing I think I'm going to put on is obviously my baubles. I've got lots of baubles and picks as well. As you can see, I'm going for reds and golds, sort of like the traditional sort of colour. They are the real Christmas tree that I'm going to do, hopefully at the weekend, if Dave, my husband, goes and buys me the real Christmas tree. That's like in what I call like peacock colours, in purples and blues and turquoises. So yeah, so that one's that, but this one is the red and golds, which I think is like traditional Christmas. Makes me feel really warm and cosy when I look at those colours. So that's what I'm going to do. So I think what I'm going to do is start off with at the bottom with the slightly bigger baubles. I've got these baubles, and then sort of as I gradually sort of go up, I go for like the smaller baubles. So like reds and golds, smaller baubles at the top, and then I have got things like that I've got to put on the Christmas tree. I can't possibly never put them on the Christmas tree. So this is like the little things that the kids made when they were at school, at primary school. So you know, they're a few years old now. They're both 18 and 21. So yeah, so they still have to go on the Christmas tree somewhere. So I will find a place for those. So nice. I shall start putting the baubles on, and I'll see you when I finish doing that. Okay, see you in a bit. Right, so there we go, finished Christmas tree. I must admit, I am very pleased. It's a bit different to the usual one I do with the tinsel and everything. And I've actually put more lights on it this year as well, which I think is very, very effective. So yeah, lovely reds and gold. Just get you a close up of the... So yeah, all different baubles. I've also put some like these. They've got like a clip on, so you can clip them and then they just bend. So you can bend them to whichever way you want to go. So yeah, lovely sparkly. There's another one of the kids' decorations there. Oh, and I've got a little angel with my boys' names on it. I don't know where the other one's gone. Oh, here we go, here's the other one. So yeah, I bought those because I thought it's the one and only time I'll see my kids as angels. So yeah, nice sparkly reindeers. So yeah, as well as just sort of like putting the baubles on the sort of the edge, I've sort of pushed baubles sort of further down for a bit of depth, and obviously because of the lights it gives a bit of a twinkly sort of look to it as well. And you've got the gold picks that I've just put every now and again. Yeah, and all the different. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased with that. There's another one, you just see the kids' ones there. I might put that one a little bit higher up, and then that one actually I made myself. It's like a patchwork sort of one. So yeah, lots of different baubles. And we got the red star on the top. Maybe another year I might do a tree topper, but leave it at that one for now. So there we go. That's my Christmas tree for 2020. I must say I'm really pleased with it. So hopefully I'll do another video when I do the other Christmas tree. So there we go. Okay then, I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, bye.